Gain control of your thoughts, gain control of your reality. Hi and welcome. This is Harold, and in this video we shall be talking more about thoughts and how we can gain control of our thoughts and why it's important for us to know more about thoughts and how they actually work for us to understand how we can manifest reality better. So we've already discussed that everything is energy. So essentially, if everything is energy, so are our thoughts. Science has already discovered this, that if we were to measure someone's brain while they are thinking, thoughts could be measured electronically. And we know that thoughts are essentially frequencies happening in our brain. They're just frequencies. So what's interesting is that we itself are emitters of energy. And that which we resonate as is what we are attracting to our lives. So let me give you an example to explain this. So there's a law called the law of resonance. If you take two acoustic guitars, and place them on two opposite sides of the room, ensuring that the two guitars are tuned to the same key, if you play one string of one acoustic guitar, the string on the opposite side of the room in the other guitar, the same string will also begin to vibrate. This is known as the law of resonance. Essentially, because the two guitars are tuned to the same key or frequency, by playing one string on one guitar and leaving the other one as it is, the vibration that's created resonates through the air and causes the string of the guitar on the other side of the room to also start vibrating. So in this way, we too are like strings on a guitar, and we emit a specific vibration. But what vibration are we giving out to the universe? What music are we playing? Is it that of health or that of sickness? Is it that of poverty or wealth? Is it that of safety and security? Or is it that of danger? Is it that of love? Or is it that of fear? So this is all very important, because essentially the key to controlling music that we put out there, the first step is analyzing these and controlling these, the thoughts. And it's very important that we understand how to control our thoughts. But not only that, but we know we must learn how to focus our thoughts and our thinking to that which we want to experience, or that which we want to create in our reality. So one way that we can gain control of our thoughts is whenever we notice ourselves having a negative thought. Because when we have a negative thought, we tend to embody that vibration. We also tend to get caught up in that negative thought when it's illusory, nothing's really happening in our lives. And we get drawn into this other world where everything is terrible, and then we start overthinking. And then that causes us to feel emotion, genuine emotion, and terrible emotion. And that's very dangerous. Because when we start to feel those emotions and we start to see those thoughts, the negative thought, the emotions charge up the negative thought and have a higher chance of bringing that into manifestation. We'll get into that more when we start talking about emotions. But what's important for us to know is we can control these thoughts. We can control our mind, and we can be in control of these thoughts. So whenever you have a negative thought, try this exercise out. When you notice that you have a negative thought, see the negative thought, acknowledge it. Just in your mind, notice, okay, I'm having a negative thought. And you say in your mind, fade away. Remove that negative thought. You can even use your hand and remove the negative thought and throw it away. It's up to you. But now there's a space, and this space needs to be filled in. In reality, there cannot be any void, because something will fill its place. So if you have a negative thought, just grab it, allow it to fade away, throw it away. Now there's a void, and place the exact opposite thing in there, that of a positive nature. Right? So if you had a negative thought that you were, let's say you had a meeting with, let's say you had a presentation at work. You have a presentation at work, and you were worried that you won't be able to prepare. You won't have the time to prepare, and you will humiliate yourself. So no, notice that thought, fade away, grab it, throw it away. And now think of the opposite. Think that you have plenty of time to practice, or you can even imagine yourself practicing and the presentation. And now you can think of the positive thought of the presentation going well. Right? You think of it, and you take it and you put it in that place, and you say, I accept that, and you allow that to go. So what you're doing there is, every time that you think of a negative thought comes up, you notice it, you remove it, there's a hole, you think of the positive version of that thought, you put it in place, and you allow it to go. And now if you keep repeating this over and over and over again, every time you have a negative thought, soon over time, you'll notice that you will have fewer and fewer negative thoughts. Or every time you do have a negative thought, immediately you'll automatically remove it and place the positive one in its place. And keep trying this, and notice how much your life changes just by this simple exercise of removing negative thoughts and putting positive thoughts in its place. It's very, very powerful, because essentially the thoughts are the blueprint which create the reality. The thoughts are what control what manifests. So this is actually a big topic, and I will need to speak to you more about this in terms of thoughts and emotion. So in the next video, we'll be talking more about emotions, and then how thoughts and emotions can be merged together to create reality. So stay tuned for daily videos. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, click the bell icon to be notified of whenever I release a new video. And I shall see you very soon. Take care.